today, but staying cool.
I mean, I wish I could say the same for London, but here we are. I feel like I need to say congratulations because your new collaboration with Mayde and Clark's Originals is dropping this Friday. So sick, and yes, this is big moves, man. Jeez, there they are.
Ooh, yeah.
Beautiful, beautiful. Well, we're gonna have like a proper look and talk through them all as well. But I feel like it would be really good for everyone to know a little bit more about like the brand Mayde. What is it all about? What's the story behind it?
Yes. So Mayde is really about just being comfortable, being yourself, and always having options, because I feel like, being women in streetwear, a lot of times, we don't have things that may come in our size. We're used to that by now, right? But then also too, like silhouettes. So like, if I'm thinking of just like a regular rib tank, right? And it's 90 degrees outside and I want to wear it with, a lot of like my logo heavy denim or, jackets or anything. I have something that, comes in that has the right silhouette, that has the right color and could match with any kicks. So yeah, Mayde is definitely free flowing, made for everyone, and made in Los Angeles.
So why was it so important for you to link up with Clark's Originals?
Yes. So I've always been a fan. When we think about Clark's, from my upbringing, I'm from South Central Los Angeles, but growing up in the 90s and 2000s, I always had like super cool relatives, whether it was my uncle or my dad or something, who always like put me on game, right? So, between watching, music videos of Wu-Tang or Slick Rick or, anyone, there was like my household that was telling me like, yo, these are like one of the classics. And, when we're thinking about that scale of like, hip hop and, all of these staples, I think Clark's definitely plays a large part in that. And, that's where it comes, from my side of like loving Clark. So like doing this collab was pretty crazy. And also on a wallaby, which is just like, it's iconic.
I'm so glad you did wallabies. Well, show us, please. Let's have a closer look. I want to know like all about the inspirations, the different colorways there are, the fabrics. Like, let's get into it.
So these ones, it's a little dirty on the bottom because I have been wearing them a lot. I've been getting my wears out of it. And again, for me, it's just super dope because, I was thinking like, okay, how do I put my South Central LA twist on this? And, growing up, a lot of my family members used to wear these corduroy slippers that we will buy from, the Slauson swap meet, flea markets, is another word for it. But translating that and putting it on such a classic, so two classics kind of coming together, and just it brings that nostalgia. But then also too, most of the time we see these corduroy slippers in black or like a navy color, and I was like, you know what, I want to see how it would look in color. And so a lot of my inspiration was drawing from the California sunset. When we think about like places like Miami, right? We think of like this neon sun. But then when we think about like LA sunset, it's more so of like a wash color, it's more like just chill and laid back, like very much how Californians are and how we dress. And so with that, I use that corduroy, and then we put it in 5 different colorways. So this one is sunshine. And then, you have the sand that represents the sand, the Pacific blue that represents the water, and then, of course, the sunset with all of its hues. And, I just think about like that good day on the beach, chilling with your friends.
Yeah. And I'm just going to give a closer look at this is exercising look, I've been doing my yoga. Jeez. Can you see? Look how pretty they are. I'm going to come in like this.
Yeah, no, those are, again, they look so sick, and honestly, in person, you're gonna see like the quality. And I think like we did such an amazing job, just transfer is onto one shoe. And, you know, just making an array of colors, I think gives people options. And, you know, again, that's all I want to try to create is just options for, you know, anybody in any closet.
Yeah, facts. And that's one thing about Clarks as well, isn't it? Like, you want to show up, show out. You want to be bold and brazen, and like you step out in your new Clarks, especially if they're like a bright color like that, and it's like you're making a statement. So you've like completely nailed that assignment for sure.
I love it. I mean, again, one of my favorite, and also too, to note, Clarks are very comfortable, guys. Okay, very comfortable. So you know, you have comfort, you have style, which, you know, like us creatives, we're running around all day, so we need something that's gonna last. You know.
It's true, it's true. And I really like that the it has the extra long laces that you can wrap around. Like that's something that I have been looking for. So I appreciate that.
Kind of stretch them out, leave them a little open, or you can tie them up. It's really up to par. A cool sock like yours, you know, so people can see the sock. It really, really is up for, you know.
Yeah, man. They're getting a lot of love in the comments. I've been reading them. Someone said, Aleali, you're the GOAT. Someone was like, oh, I've never seen them in corduroy before. They're really nice.
Thank you, thank you. I was a little scared. I had to do some research. I'm like, man, how many times, you know, because there's so many Clark's colorways of the Wallaby boots that exist. So, you know, trying to figure out like, okay, has corduroy been done? If it has, you know, what colors? And again, it's been a really fun process. This is definitely like a year and some change in the making. So to see it go from, you know, just sketches and emails and ideas and Zoom calls to actual product, and then being able, you know, to see it live on people is just the fun part, honestly.
Yeah. And speaking of, I mean, I'm wearing them right now. I feel like we should both show our outfits since we're wearing Mayde and we've got the shoes on. So maybe I'll have to just not stand up, but I mean, I'm head to toe Mayde. I've got the little vest on. I've teamed it with a body chain, some jewelry. I got some chains on underneath, and then I just show you. Down, down, down. There we go. Bad, 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 bad. I love them. And I have to say, I was today years old when I discovered that orange was my color. I've never worn orange. Well, it's coral in it, but like this shade, I feel like I've never actually worn, and it's giving me a whole glow that I'm here for. So thanks for that.
And yes, so the color that you're wearing is terracotta. So, okay, again, a part of the LA sunset. And then, you know, we do have a few other colors. So the color that I'm wearing is Pacific blue. You know, we got sunshine, we got Pacific blue for the men's. I mean, the list goes on. So again, it's really like finding, you know, what is you, what's your color, and, you know, just fun and living in it. You know, I think we make stuff now that like we want to live in. And so, you know, for Clark's, it's something that you can go so many places with. And we also love getting compliments on things like our sneakers, so, and shoes. And I think that like the Wallaby boot is definitely just classic all the way around.
Facts. So let's see your outfit then. How have you styled up? What are you wearing?
So we can do a couple things, okay? I'm gonna add some sunglasses in here, and then maybe a bucket hat to go with it. Just keep
Yeah. Oh, I love that.
it pink. And then I actually put the biker shorts up underneath a pair of denim, and then, you know, and so like, you know, and in LA it gets a little cold at night, so then I do actually have like a jacket that I can throw over it, you know.
Oh, love that. Oh my goodness. That is. Jeez. You're like, I don't want to put this on right now because it's 100 degrees.
But yeah, so, you know, again, just super fun and digestible. And again, I'm like, I'm so excited to to do a wallaby boot. Like, look at this.
Lit, it's lit. I'm gonna take mine off now, and so you can well closer look. The quality, everything. I love the custom fobs as well.
Yes, so this is my brand logo made. And pretty much, again, when Clark's had reached out, we were like, okay, I think this would be super cool for my brand made because I feel like, you know, we already do really cool colorways. And I feel like Clark's is one of those things where, like, you can really bring out whatever color that is.
Yeah.
So let's to wear the full fit like yourself, you know, it stands out, right? And then let's say if you wanted to kind of mix it up and wear maybe denim with it and then put this yellow shoe of sunshine, then it's like, okay, if I'm walking down the street, I'm looking at her shoes for sure, and then I'm looking at the whole fit. So, you know, it's always like a conversation piece, you know?
Yeah, man, for sure. I'm not going unmissed in this outfit. I mean, I'm seeing loads of comments. Everyone's loving these. Everyone's going mad for it. I saw a couple of questions about sizes. If you
Yeah.
maybe explain what sizes are available.
Those sizes will range and do not, you know, but I believe because UK sizing and US sizing is a little difficult, but I think it starts at a 5 women's and then it goes all the way to, I believe, a 13 US men's. I'm sorry, women's, which would be, okay, look, not me trying to do UK.
I know. So I was like, this is confusing. I have it written down here somewhere, which says what sizes they are, but maybe it's going to be too complicated. But it basically, men's and women's sizes are available. I think that's the most important thing. People are wondering if it's for just women or, you know, so it's good to know that they're
processes, especially with sneakers and you know now with Mayde, is I want, you know, men and women to be able to wear it, and I feel like again this is for everyone. So you know, trying to, you know, ask like, hey, what's your largest size in a woman's, and like, can this be possible, you know, to have for my release? And Clark's was amazing, and they were like, yeah, let's do it, you know.
yeah. So all right, cool. Well, thank you so much for explaining it, for running through it, for showing us the shoes up close. Everyone is very excited about this. I can see in the comments. So for everyone who's asking, this is going to be dropping on Friday, this Friday. Okay, so mark your calendars. Make sure you go and cop them before they are sold out. All of the information on the colorways, where they're available, etc., is going to be on the Clark's page, the Clark's Originals page, and on the website. So just make sure you go and have a little look. And yeah, thank you so much for watching and supporting. And yeah, it's been a pleasure.
Thank you so much, guys. Thank you.
Thanks,
and yeah.
Big love, Aleali. We'll see you soon, all right? Bye.